If you like video games and Marvel, your new favorite game is in the making. Yes, Marvel's Midnight Suns, a superhero game featuring all our favorite Marvel heroes, will be available to play soon. But how soon? We don't know. The release of the game has been delayed again, so fans will have to wait to get their hands on it. In this video, we'll talk about why we're not getting Marvel's Midnight Suns this year. First up, why does this game keep getting delayed? Bad news, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been waiting for the release of Marvel's Midnight Suns, you gotta wait a bit longer. The game isn't coming out this year. Delays seem to be a bit of a pattern when it comes to this game. Midnight Suns was officially revealed in August 2021, even though many sources outed the game earlier in the summer. The video game was all set to come out in Take-Two's previous fiscal year, with a scheduled release this past March, but it didn't end up happening. In November 2021, the makers of the game announced that its release had been pushed to the second half of 2022. But why'd they delay it? In the press release, the company implied that the delay was connected at least in part to technological advancements and the increased difficulty in developing video games. As it becomes possible to create bigger and more complex games, it also becomes tougher and more time-consuming to get them going. We suppose we can appreciate the company's dedication to perfect the game before sending it out in the world. But then it got delayed again, and fans were not happy. Up next, what's the reason for the delay this time? Fans were frustrated when they read the news of the delay on Midnight Suns Twitter. The game, which was only recently scheduled to release in October, is now set to arrive sometime during its current fiscal year, which ends on the 31st of March 2023. So that means we're probably not getting the game this year at all. But that's not even the most frustrating part. Whenever Firaxis and Take-Two decide to launch the game, it'll only be available on Windows PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. It'll be even longer until the game is available to play on the PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. So unless you have hundreds of bucks for the latest consoles, don't expect to play the game anytime soon. But the question is, what is the reason for the delay this time? Firaxis and Take-Two have been planning it for over a year now. What's with the snooze fest? Well, if we take the company's word for it, they just want to make sure they're delivering the best possible experience for their fans. The Twitter statement also said Midnight Suns is the best game they've ever made. Well, clearly the game is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, but Firaxis needs to release it already. Moving on, what's Midnight Suns going to be about? While we wait for the release of Midnight Suns, let's talk about what it'll be about. What's the story of the game? What are the superheroes going to do? It seems they'll be demon hunting. In Midnight Suns, humanity is under attack by Lilith, mother of demons. She's ancient, she's evil, and very powerful. Defeated and sealed away centuries ago, Mama Demon has been resurrected by Hydra, surprise surprise, and is apparently attempting to summon Chthon, her elder god master. And you know things will be bad if there's an elder god involved. In the video game, you play the Hunter, an original hero created for the game. You'll be able to choose between a male or female hunter and customize their appearance. And here's a fun coincidence, the Hunter is Lilith's child, so you won't have a warm fuzzy relationship with Mom in the game. It was the Hunter who defeated Lilith all those centuries ago, sealing her away before entering a centuries-long slumber. And now that she's back for more chaos, the Hunter has reawakened for a rematch too. Next, which heroes will feature in the video game? As the Hunter, you'll be fighting alongside 12 established heroes from Marvel. In case you didn't know, the game is inspired by the Midnight Suns comics, which had a more dude-heavy occult-themed roster, including a few recognized heroes like Doctor Strange and Blade. In Midnight Suns, Firaxis is bringing out Avengers and X-Men aplenty. 10 of the 12 superheroes featuring in the game have already been confirmed. The list includes the Avengers like Captain America, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. Other heroes include X-Men like Wolverine, and original Midnight Suns heroes like Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, and Blade. With Magic and Nico Minoru, the list of 10 confirmed superheroes in the video game is complete. We're not sure who will fill the last 2 spots, but a recent leak shows that Scarlet Witch will be one of them. She's shown to be corrupted by Evil Mom in the recent trailer, along with the Hulk and Venom. If Scarlet Witch can be freed from her influence, it's a safe bet that one of the other 2 might as well. And now, what will the gameplay be like? While creative director Jake Solomon has claimed that Midnight Suns will be completely different from XCOM, it's still a Firaxis Tactics RPG. One way that it's different from the XCOM model, though, is that it's a card game. Instead of having an action bar with your character's actions laid out, each turn, you'll have a hand of cards randomly drawn from a deck you'll be assembling for each hero. That's how your heroes will attack or use their powers for utility options, like defense boosts. The cards use keyword mechanics you'd find in games like Slay the Spire or Hearthstone. Wolverine's ability cards, for example, feature many taunt keywords to draw attention of enemies. Pretty hard to do anything else when you're being attacked by a whirlwind of Canadian violence with claws. Finally, watch some trailers while you wait. God knows when the actual game will be released, but we've got a bunch of trailers that tell us a lot about the game and its characters. In the most recent Darkness Falls trailer, for example, we saw how Lilith is creating her own Marvel Bruiser army by corrupting some of our favorite heroes or anti-heroes to do her bidding. Scarlet Witch, the Hulk, and everyone's favorite goopy anti-hero Venom are all under Mama Demon's spell. Recipe for disaster. It also confirmed that Spider-Man will be part of the game, so if you like yourself some Peter Parker, get your hands on the game when it releases. Marvel's Midnight Suns was revealed through a cinematic announcement trailer, which told us all we know now about the game, and also gave off a seriously spooky vibe, which means the game itself won't be sunshine and rainbows. The trailer showed us some of the Marvel headliners, like Doctor Strange and Iron Man. It introduced the antagonist Lilith and also the gameplay, which received mixed feelings. Go watch the trailers to get a feel for the game, because the game itself isn't coming anytime soon. And now for some other news. First up, Marvel cast Disney Plus's first transgender MCU actor. Although a lot more still needs to be done, Marvel Studios is breaking ground when it comes to better representation and more diversity on screen. No project shows this off better than next year's Ironheart. The Disney Plus series will star Shea Coulee, a RuPaul's Drag Race icon, and the first non-binary actor to appear in the franchise. A huge win for Marvel and the LGBTQ community. And queer representation on the show doesn't end there. Transgender and non-binary actor Zoe Terakis has also joined the cast of Ironheart in a key role. No specific details about their role have been confirmed yet, but fans everywhere are overjoyed, and so are we. Up next, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming soon. After years and years of waiting, we're finally less than 12 months away from the official release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The film will bring back the motley space crew for one final adventure as they take on Chukwudi Iwuji's High Evolutionary and deal with newcomer Adam Warlock. Many exciting teases were shown to those attending the San Diego Comic-Con, where Marvel Studios dropped the first bit of footage from the project. But everyone's wondering the same thing: where's the trailer? We're dying to see what the film will look like. While no date has been confirmed for the trailer release, director James Gunn has hinted that he knows exactly when the trailer will drop, so it has to be soon. Finally, She-Hulk Episode 1 runtime revealed in advance. On August 18th, Marvel is going green because She-Hulk Attorney at Law is finally premiering on Disney+. The series will explore the story of Bruce Banner's cousin, Jennifer Walters, as she navigates her role as a lawyer for the Superhuman Division, along with her smashing green persona. Apparently, this series is expected to have shorter episode lengths compared to what we've seen in the past. The reports say that the first episode of She-Hulk is expected to be 35 minutes long. How excited are you for the premiere of She-Hulk? Let us know in the comments. That's a wrap for this video. How excited are you for the release of Marvel's Midnight Suns? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.